Number 5, find the pH when 1 gram of nitric acid is added to 550 milliliters of 0.0005 molar HCl. Nitric acid, clearly an acid. HCl, also an acid. That makes this the type of problem we call acid plus acid. If I want to get the pH, I'm going to need the H plus concentration. And in a problem like this, the H plus concentration is going to give me my total moles of H. I'm sorry, it's going to be found from my total moles of H over my total volume. And then from that, we'll be able to get pH. First, I'm going to deal with the nitric acid. 0.1 grams of nitric acid. I'm going to use this to get the moles of nitric acid and then the moles of H from the source. The molecular weight of nitric acid is 63. 0.1 divided by 63 gives me 0.00159 moles of HNO3. The mole ratio for nitric acid is 1:1, yielding 0.00159 moles of H plus from this source. Now I'm going to deal with the hydrochloric acid. For this one, I'm going to use molarity equals moles over liters to get moles. 550 milliliters converts to 0.55 liters. I'm going to cross multiply 0.0005 times 0.55. Moles of HCl, 0.000275. My mole ratio is again 1:1. So my moles of H plus from that source are the same as the moles of HCl because of the 1:1 ratio. Now, I'm ready to do the total moles of H plus. So to do the total moles of H plus, I'm going to add this number, and I'm going to add this number. And I'm going to put that over the total liters. This one had a volume of 0.55 liters. We're going to assume that the nitric acid didn't have an appreciable volume, that it was just a sprinkle of powder. So I don't need to add anything to it. If you had 2 volumes here, you would be adding them together. So I'm going to do this total moles over the total volume. I'm going to make sure to follow order of operations here and make sure the addition is completed before I divide by 0.55. My H plus concentration, 0.00339 molar. Last step, pH equals the negative log of this guy, yielding 2.47 as my answer.